What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Oh, we're getting to that time of the year here in Ohio. It's chilly, it's cold, it's fall. We got them fall vibes. Ooh, baby. Absolutely. Just, I enjoy it. Some people really don't dig the cold, but just the slight chill is great. But when it gets to 30, you'll hear me complaining. We got lots of new merch coming. It's not here yet, if you don't believe me. Can I ever figure out these light switches? Yeah. I've already got some boxes and stuff downstairs, and that's about half the boxes that are coming. So we got lots of stuff coming, but it won't be live for about 2 weeks. But in 2 weeks, I have an absolutely huge announcement for you guys. It's gonna blow your mind. Stay tuned and just like stay in there, because in 2 weeks, you guys are not gonna believe what I have to tell you. And I can't wait to, because it's gonna be absolutely unreal. We've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes here to bring you stuff like what I can tell you in 2 weeks, and other stuff like what we have right here. Look at this. These are the new Fury Country Hunter MT2s. We have one of the first sets. You saw a couple at Daytona and very few before then. Now we have the MT2 in our hands. As you guys know, we use the Fury 35, 15, 50, 22s on our Tahoe, and we have the Fury 40, 15, 50, 26s on our Ram. So those are the MTs. And now here is the Fury MT2. And to be honest, let me be honest here. I haven't had an issue with either of my Furies on the highway. My truck, for how big it is, I drove it all the way from here to South Carolina. I drive it everywhere, long distances, very often. And let me tell you, those tires are not that bad. For being a huge mud tire and driving on the highway, they're not that loud at all. So what they did was even made them quieter, which is unreal. Yet at the same time, giving you an absolutely beyond aggressive tread pattern, an awesome looking, still aggressive sidewall. The new tread pattern and compound improves handling. The new tread design and open shoulder gives you a better grip on soft surfaces. And out here, this tread void here that they designed specifically for off-road to give you the best off-road traction and just ejection possible. So guys, that's super awesome to have one of the first sets of these tires. They are fresh and new. They just came out with all of these bigger sizes. Now, as you can see, these are a 37 1350 R24. You could tell that these are 40, 15, 50, 26s, and these are 35, 15, 50 R22s. They didn't have either of those sizes yet in the new MT2s. A lot of your standard sizes will be in this tire shortly, and the weird, like extra weird sizes are still being made in the MT1, and they will be for a while until everything probably will end up converting to the MT2. But let me tell you, whether you can get your set on whether you can get your hands on a set of the MT1s or the new MT2s, you are in good hands with Fury. Great customer service, and to be honest, great tires for the price. Like any mud tire, keep them rotated and keep them balanced. Keep your front end components good, like we just did to this Tahoe. Tires will last you forever. I got about 25,000 miles on this Ram here. Not all of them were with this tire. I think I got rid of the 37s at about 7,000 miles. I forget. We probably got about 20,000 on these tires, and look at them, guys. Absolutely incredible. These are 40s on a huge SEMA truck. Here's the fronts. I do keep them rotated, but they balanced out great. They ride great, and they're super quiet for what I'm concerned. As you can see, we got a fresh set of tires on here, and they won't fit on here. So you guys are all wondering, what is a set of 37s going on? Parked behind my truck here is nothing, because they are going on F250 Power Stroke here. The 6.0 is gonna be #1 stunting one with those 24x14 Archons. The baby blue paint that Katie, our painter friend, got us hooked up with a sweet little twist to that paint. That's gonna be absolutely unreal. So yeah, that's right. Those MT2s are going on the Super Duty, and it's a perfect match for this build. Fully custom with a brand new set of tires to market. Huge 24-inch wheels, as you can see. 22s on a 35. Look at how much sidewall we have. Now we have our 24 on a 37. And I also claim, you know, a 38 will work too, but 24s on a 37, same amount of sidewall ratio-wise. And then our 26 on a 40, same amount of sidewall ratio-wise, as you can see. And I view this kind of ratio as the perfect daily, but also you're gonna be aggressive with your truck because it gives you some sidewall and gives you an awesome look. So I'm super excited to bring you guys some MT2 tire content and obviously MT1 tire content. I would like to actually get some other Furies on a build and take them off-road and actually, you know, whip them around. So it's fall, it's getting that season where I wanna go mudding, I wanna do some stuff. So let's see what I can conjure up here. Like I said, huge announcement coming in 2 weeks, so stay tuned for that. But I know the Tahoe still isn't done. We still got some audio to touch up, finish up at the same time, guys. Something's gotta fill my void. Something's really gotta fill my void. And with winter coming, that Hellcat is gonna be put away. So we're not gonna be doing much to it. But next spring, I do plan on doing a lot. I wanna get a full exhaust on that and some other stuff. So stay tuned for that. But we're gonna get another build here. I know. Bear with me. I know the driveway looks nuts. I know the driveway looks absolutely nuts, but we're gonna get another build here very shortly. I'm just itching to tell you guys so much, but bear with me. We got some awesome stuff coming. It's gonna be sweet, so stay tuned for that. So I was just trying to get the driver's side fender liner out so we could put those rock lights in and like getting all buttoned up in the morning. However, it's got like every single wire that's run in the car attached to it. So if you guys come over here and you look at this, well, look at all of those plugs in there, and then you look back here, I guess more over on this side, and up there, look at all of those wiring harnesses up there and through here. Yeah, look at that. They're all pretty much attached to this liner. So the liner probably went in, the harnesses went in, and then the fuse box or whatever's bolted up here above that was definitely bolted in on top of all that. So I'm not taking that out to push these back in when we're done. So what I'm gonna do, honestly, look at this. We've got so much room back here. I'm gonna drill our 3 holes on each side. Avoid the washer fluid tank because that would not be good. Also a dumb location for that. I hate how people do that. But we'll drill our 3 holes for each of the lights. Oh yeah, about right there and right there in the morning. And we'll just run the wire in here and up. Just literally makes no sense for me to do that. Go out there and stress and worry about getting all those things clipped back in so everything's neat and tidy. And we'll just take our time, do it in the morning. Some of you are gonna be like, whoa, 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 what are you doing? Understand. Got my night shift attire on, you know? Night shift. Honestly, it's hilarious. A lot of you like laugh at me for the boots, but I love the boots. And you know, it just gives me like, I don't know. You can work in them. You can go places in them. Cowboy boots are just absolutely awesome. Look at the foot that rocks from brake to gas. And then look at the clutch foot. That is unreal. Oh my God. Also, don't mind this area. We're working on it, as you can see. We did clean up the garage a little bit, but as soon as we clean it, we fill it with more stuff, like a place to work, new addition to our family here. Well, those are going to be combined, but when you're doing stuff like this all the time, you outgrow places rather quickly. So today we're gonna be doing some work with the 6.0 here, hopefully throwing that axle on. But for some reason, I was looking up 6.4 starters and stuff for this last night, so we might have to do something like that on here. But also, I don't know why these get so like low. I mean, it hasn't been run like well in forever, obviously, because we're working on it, but just so weird. But let's get her jumped. Also, somebody in the comments said, because this has, well, they said if you have the factory Bose, which I do, they said, instead of using like the line output converter, I should just tap into the factory sub. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tap into the factory sub, convert it to RCAs, and run it straight to the RCA output on that sub, because I think that's the issue. So we'll do that. I think the factory sub is somewhere up here or in there. I don't know, I gotta find it, but it's somewhere up here, I think. I really don't know, but we'll probably just do that as well. Oh. Am I close to your...
I mean, yeah.
Oh, alrighty here. Literally no rain all day, and all of a sudden, as soon as we come outside, look at that! Oh my gosh! Well, I guess look at the hood. Third time's a charm. This thing should fire like immediately with both jumper cables attached. We had to get my truck last time, but that's what's so weird about these 6.0s. They need an enormous amount of full battery power and like fast compression to start. I don't get these motors at all. No. It's gotta go. Keep cranking. Go, fire, 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 fire. Oh, I wish that passenger mirror is on. I'll probably crank this next time and this thing will roll so much coal because of all that fuel backed up in there. If anyone's got any tips to like, one, help this problem, I know the FICM and all that stuff can pull voltage and stuff, but these batteries, after they sit for a while, they just get low and then they don't want to recharge fully again. And then also, obviously the 6.4 starter, I kind of want to throw that on here. I know when we drove it all the time, the thing started every time, had no issues. One hot start issue, but it started right after that. So it's crazy. This thing is just like, I can't believe they put these motors in ambulances and then like took them 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 years to figure something out, and then they put out another awful motor and finally came around with the 6.7. So I don't get how you go through 2003 to all the, was it 2011? 8 years of just like, yeah, you know what? We might have an issue here. I don't know.
Why the fuck did you just do your
Alright, of course I don't film when she starts. You can see right there, a little hazy. It does roll a little bit. Honestly, once there was enough charge in those batteries, fired right up. So I think a 6.4 starter is in the works. And maybe get these batteries on a tender or something, because wow, fires up no problem. But I don't know why the batteries die so often. I don't get it. Alright guys, so we just finished doing the axle swap. It looks great, was a pain. Started raining as soon as we started working on it. And look at this. It stopped raining. I am soaking wet. Katie is absolutely drenched as well. It just stopped. We're done. And it just stopped. But anyway, we had to jump this again right after doing that. I don't get it. I really don't. Zero idea. But my point is, I haven't opened the hood of my Ram in forever. And ooh, baby, this turbo setup. Look at all these chickens. No, seriously. This looks absolutely beautiful in here. Also, look at that. Our head studs, our Wehrli coolant pipe. Oh, this is just absolutely beautiful. Intake horn over here. Oh my gosh, makes me want to do another motor build of some sort. We can get crazy with a gas motor as well, you know what I'm saying. I wish there was stuff to powder coat on gas motors as there are on diesel motors, because look at this. All our bank stuff in here looks super pretty. If you guys missed that video on Katie's channel, I know the 6.0 is dumb loud. Sorry, I'm screaming. But we did boost tubes, an intake horn. We got a giant intercooler back here. Oh, our new air heater as well. I finally got this all hooked up. We used to use that to heat this entire garage when we did the purple Chevy. But New Air also sent us this. The discount code should be in the description still for either of these heaters. But I finally wired, well, I just wired this up really quick and I switched it to match our welder extension cord plug. So I did the 220 to that, and now she works. She blows great. She is blowing so hot. I got this thing set on 98. It'll heat this garage in no time. So I kind of want to close it and see how fast this garage heats up. Just in case we don't locate a shop before winter, we may have a little bit of an area to work. You're steaming. Okay guys, so this box finally showed up the other day. I've been waiting for it forever, and it just finally came in. Woo-wee. But here, wow, those things are actually massive. Here we have two Moog bearings for our Tahoe as well. These just came in. Why is that box so large? For this, I thought it was a lot bigger. That's probably true. They probably use the same box for 8 and 6 and whatever. Oh my gosh, these are like crispy. Ooh. Oh, this thing's gonna be just absolutely unreal when we're done. That's awesome. These just came in. Can't wait to throw these on. I know a lot of NASCAR. Got some zip ties because we're finally like out of them. Like I was out of them and I couldn't find one for my life, so I got 1,000 of them. These, 99 cents. But the amount of things I like, one, need to hang up, two, like clamp blankets on or whatever, 99 cents. So I bought 10 of these. This is the best electrical tape of all time. It sticks, it stretches, and does not come off. And some giant Milwaukee Inksol. Now I remember why I didn't finish the rock light today as well. A bit ago, I literally bought this at Home Depot. It was in the packaging, but I saw it like this. The tip was all used, and I literally went up to them at the front counter and I said, hey, this is literally used. Somebody returned it and you guys allowed it to go back on your shelf. So pretty much, I bought this for like I literally talked to the manager and I said, hey, I'll give you like, I literally told them, I just BS'd them. I said, I'll give you 20 bucks for it. They brought this $90 soldering iron down to $40 for me. It doesn't work, so I'm gonna put this in here, I'm gonna return this one, and then we'll finally have a usable soldering iron, because this one doesn't work, and I guess they sold one. They accepted a return of a non-working product, and then they sold it again, so I don't know. But we got a new soldering iron, and we can finish our rock lights in the next video, because I'm gonna solder all the connections underneath the dash. Finish these up. I was looking at bigger toolboxes today too. We'll see what we can do. I'll try and get one. Definitely need more space. All right guys, well that's gonna do it for today's video. It did not, nothing, I don't know. Nothing went as planned as usual, especially with the rain. Like really, it stops raining as soon as we're done. Like a project that takes a decent amount of time. As soon as we're done stops raining, weather is just blowing my mind. I'm sure these are gonna dominate the market, just like those Furies did. One price point, two quality, longevity, all the above, and the wild size. That's why Fury is pretty much done the business it has in the market, because they offer these wild sizes. Great price point. That should be awesome. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, shoot a thumbs up. If you haven't been here before, please subscribe. Take care. I can't wait to see you in the next video when we finally